You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey Sprouts, today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2019. This week on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we are talking about friendship. We are talking about not only how to cultivate good friendships and seek good friends, but also how to be a good friend for those in our life. We've already talked about the two most important elements of a good friendship. Number one is a shared faith in Jesus Christ. And number two is complete trust. Trust that what we tell them will be respected, and just a general trust for our time together. Next, we're going to talk about the third most important characteristic of a friendship, and that is that both friends have a willingness to forgive. We know that as human beings, we will do things that are wrong. We will not only sin against God, but we will sin against our friends. We will do things that are hurtful. We will be selfish. We will do all sorts of things that could potentially destroy our friendship just because we're human. Now, the only way that a friendship will endure is if we are willing to forgive. There is nothing that will destroy a friendship quicker than a grudge. When someone does something, whether they did it or we just think they did it, if we brood and we hold on to that anger, the friendship will be destroyed. The trust will be gone and there will be no friendship. So it is important that we learn to forgive. But forgiving can be very hard. Now, here are some ideas to help you forgive. The first thing is that we need to really know our friend and push ourselves to see things from their perspective. This is the best way to move toward forgiveness. If something happens, if they're selfish, if they won't come and help us when we need them, when they say something behind our back that we didn't think they were going to share with other people, when these things happen, it is okay to be hurt. But the next thing we need to do is we need to think about how they might have seen the situation. Did they understand what we were saying? Did they have something else important that we didn't realize? Were they in a bad place at the moment? All of these things we need to consider, because if the shoes were reversed, if we were the one that had done something wrong, we would hope that they would see things from our perspective. Isn't this how it usually is? If we're caught in the act of doing something bad, we oftentimes say, but you don't understand. This and this and this was going on, right? Because oftentimes there is a reason why something happened, a reason why we made a surprising or a bad choice. So give your friend that benefit of the doubt. Think about things from their perspective. The next thing we need to remember when it comes to forgiveness, when they have done something bad to us, remember that you aren't perfect, and that if your friendship has endured any time at all, they have most likely forgiven you for something. And you are not perfect. In every situation, even if they have done the majority of the wrong, chances are we did a little bit of wrong as well. Forgiveness goes both ways. That is how a friendship endures. Remember all the generous ways that they have forgiven you in the past and continue to be your friend. Remember that you aren't perfect, and even if you didn't do anything wrong right now, you will need to be forgiven in the future. So be quick to forgive. If someone has completely destroyed the trust in your friendship, maybe they're simply proving to you that they don't desire to be your friend and they aren't a good friend for you. Not all friendships will last forever. But if this is a good friend, really fight to keep that friendship going. Move toward forgiveness again and again and again. And so, Sprouts, here is my challenge for you today. I would like you to think about two things. First of all, do you have anything that you need to seek forgiveness for in your friendship? Is there something that happened that just never got resolved, that you never talked about? Asking for forgiveness can be a great way to strengthen that friendship, to let old things go. And secondly, think about your friendships. Is there something that you need to work through forgiveness for your friend? Is there some grudge, something you've been brooding on that you need to let go? The best way to let go of it is to talk to your friend. And if that doesn't work or you're not able to do that, it is also very good to simply take it to prayer and ask God to take this hurt away and to teach you to forgive.
That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God intended you to be.
Just one more thing, Sprouts. You are invited to come check out the brand new Rosary board book sets from Catholic Sprouts. This is an exciting project that we have been working on for the last 8 months, and they're finally available. To check them out and all of the beautiful illustrations, simply head to CatholicSprouts.com/Rosary board book, or just click the link in the show notes.